Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, Pisces, to your reading, guys, for the next two and a half weeks, starting from the 5th of September until the next two and a half weeks' time. That's what we will take up into this reading. This will be a general reading, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising with Venus and Venus and Jupiter in your individual planetary position, guys. Okay, so whatever resonates with you, Pisces, take that and leave the rest. Don't force yourself into this reading for the energies. And if you see that these are not what you think, your story could be different, then please look into your moon and rising for a better energy check, Pisces. Okay, so let's get into your reading, guys. Let's call in our divine angels, spirit ancestors, my source guide, everybody who is here around this portion in time to help us do this reading for you, Pisces. We'll see what your energy is around this portion in time. The Ace of Pentacles, that's beautiful. So there is a seed of a new start in your life. That could be, again, professional, personal, something in the tangible world. Okay, some new kind of a venture is taking shape in your situation. It is a start, right? It's a start of a new idea. It's the start of a new story. Three of Pentacles, guys. Okay, the Three of Pentacles talks about a teamwork, of course, right? Any kind of teamwork that is in collaboration with other people. So let's see. The Queen of Swords. Okay. Let's see what are the messages we get for you, Pisces, around this portion in time. And then we have the Emperor. Wow. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's see your energy here. But this is a start of something new in your life that you are initiating, could be, right? It's a start of a new story. It's a start of a new situation, whatever that could be for you, Pisces. Okay. And then we get two more cards. We're going to take both here. So, center of the reading, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So, this energy is action, communication, very quick. Very quick, okay. Somebody could be coming forward towards you, Pisces, because this looks to me an outside energy that is quickly rushing in to tell you a lot. There are things that there are messages here that you probably need to know for some of you, right? But this is a very, very unemotional energy of somebody who is not at all emotional, right? Their stuff is very military-based kind of an action. Like they don't have time to be emotional, truthfully speaking. They don't have time to be emotional. They don't have time to invest in emotions. Their thing is very command based, right? Very based. It's like, um, when you're working in a military or in a defense organization, you get these kind of energies in people who are serving their nations or their country. It's like they don't have time to delve into emotions. It's for them, it's like, quick, get up, get going, that kind of an energy, right? They don't have time to waste. So, this kind of an energy is coming up in here, right? Which is like very, very quick. It's a sudden rush of an energy from somewhere. That's what I'm getting. But this is the energy of someone who, like I said, who likes to be very quick, is absolutely frank, honest, but can be very shrewd. Can be very shrewd, but has a good heart. Okay? Doesn't want to harm anybody, has a good heart, but shrewd in the sense like they're not fools. So whatever they do or however way they execute their plan, they know what they're doing, right? They know what they're doing. Their heart is good. They want to make you happy. They want to provide you with everything, but at the same time, they don't have time to waste over emotions, because to them or to this energy, emotion seems to be a waste of time. So this kind of an energy is with somebody who is in military, in navy, that kind, very proper, very quick, um, knows how to take action in the right way, in the right time, kind of an energy, but is not somebody who will waste their emotions or tears for any kind of reason. So that energy is cropping up in here. Okay. Now we'll start your reading, guys, and see what is going on in your zone, Pisces. So we start off with the Three of Pentacles. So definitely it's a teamwork, it's some kind of collaboration, some kind of working together situation, right? Knowing how to work together, basically. Coming together, building things together. So it could be a collaboration, a collaborated effort between friends. It could be a collaborated effort between people in the community, or it could be a collaborated effort within a family setting, anything, right? Anywhere. It doesn't have to be just work. It can be work also. But it is a teamwork. It's like you do a part, I do a part, the other person does a part, and it's all done together, right? This also talks about a situation where if you are not a part of the team, you don't know how to work with people, then you cannot be in this energy, because this energy requires you to be a part of the team, Pisces. So you may have a particular set of skill, the other person could have a particular set of skill, and you cannot ignore somebody because you think that the other person is not up to your requirement. You could be wrong. You could have a set of skill, the other person could have another set of skill. So it's a combination, right? It's a combination of your skill, their skill, whatever other people's skills that I cannot do. So I cannot do everything here by myself. I need people to do something for whatever reason that is. It's a teamwork, right? So this kind of an energy is sitting right here in your place. Okay, then we get the Queen of Swords. So somebody who is not really working with people right now, It could be your energy, it could be somebody else's energy. But it, to me, if you are in the Queen of Sword energy, you will definitely want people with whom you can collaborate. You know what I mean? Like, because you're very sharp, right? You're very sharp, you know what you are doing. Um, you have a sharp tongue. So if there is something in your life that you don't like in this group, in this setting, you will just turn your back, right? You will just turn your back and ignore that situation. So it could be that you are in contact with people, but you are not kind of liking that setting at the moment. So you could have possibly turned your back, right? And you're looking for people who can possibly bring a structure, be very optimistic in this situation, right? It has a leadership quality. You probably want people of that kind. So if there is a group that you are building up here for whatever reason, Pisces, and you don't happen to get that quality of people in that group, you possibly will kind of ignore that situation here. Because you want somebody who could be a little bit matured, but has a very, very strict and stern discipline, knows how to be optimistic, has that leadership quality, right? Has past experience in their life towards working with their leadership quality, has that kind of leadership, or it could be that you, Pisces, if you are in the energy of the Emperor, you could be possibly having a talk with somebody in order to lead a team. That also could be possible, right? But there is some kind of communication that you possibly will have with somebody in your life who will be able to lead this kind of a teamwork, right? Has that leadership quality, because by just having a team, it's not going to be of any use. The team members are already here, but you probably want somebody in your life who can possibly lead that kind of, or be a team player by being their leader, right? So you could be having some kind of conversation with regards to somebody in your life that you might be able to engage in with you in order to build something together. That also could be possible. You know what I mean? Like, you might find somebody who is suitable, who you think is suitable to become a part of your team and be able to lead this kind of a team with that capability of being very optimistic, having that leadership quality, knowing how to take care of that situation with that leadership quality, or having that strict, the structure, the rule, whatever, but not being emotional, being very logical in themselves, because these two are very logical energies of two people here, Pisces, right? Of two people. So you guys could be in touch with somebody in this energy, where both very logical and rational, mind is working together here in order to create some kind of a teamwork, is more what I'm getting. Okay, is more what I'm getting. And that will be a lot of communication. That could be the part of communication here, which will happen very, very quickly without any emotion, because this is a teamwork between two people with a very, very logical mind. Emotions are not playing up in here at this point in time, because again, you get the emotion. See the page of sword. So somebody over here is in their intellect, in their rational mind. There could be messages that somebody is receiving in regards to this kind of a teamwork. So, whatever that communication will be, right? That message could have already been delivered or will be delivered in here, right? Because somebody is also observing this situation here, right? Is observing some kind of a situation, probably learning from that, right? Somebody who could be pretty young, is highly curious to understand how this teamwork is happening, how to build, how to get started, right? And this person or this energy could be an observation of really how to work with people. That also could be a part of the story. How to work with people, how to communicate, what is that they have to know, they have to learn in order to be a part of the team. So there could be some kind of observation of their own that they're doing in order to build something with regards to a team situation in here, in collaboration, basically, right? Because then you have the two very logical mind in here. This is also a very logical mind. So it could be that whoever is the third person is observing the situation, right? And this person could be the one to carry the message to either one of you, because both are very rational in their thought and in their logical power, right? So somebody could be in observation of how to work together or what they are thinking, what kind of a situation they are looking at, how to build something together, right? And this person or this energy could be the one who is carrying the news towards two people here at the same time, or carrying the news towards one, and that person in turn is communicating with a third person in here, right? Because see, there is money involved in this project. There is money involved in whatever project you're looking at, Pisces, for yourself, right? So there could be a lot of thinking on this situation here, right? What kind of investment, what kind of money that is required for this kind of an effort. So it could be a joint venture that you guys have in your life. But before you take on that joint venture, you have to think about this situation here, right? You have to think about this situation here. What kind of money is required, how much money you have in your pocket, how much can you afford to shell out in this situation. So there would be some amount of thought processing, right, that could be going alongside this situation here. Because somebody could be carrying the message to you that will put you in that energy of the Seven of Pentacles, which is definitely a turning point. It is starting something new. either a business, a collaboration, whatever. So somebody who has observed a situation like this, right? Somebody who knows how things work, how business functions, stuff like that, could be coming over to you and telling you, come, let's do something like that. But it's money involved. So it's not very, easy for you to say yes right away until you give that amount of time to rethink on this situation of what has been told to you, what kind of a message you have received will definitely put you through a turning point in your life for sure. This could be a turning point. This could definitely be a turning point in your life, but you have to really think about it, Pisces. Just don't jump into it. You know what I mean? Give it a serious thought in here, because there is something in here that you might have to work against. You might have to work against, because even if you say yes, there could be differences of opinions, right? With people, with other people in your life. Because if you are in the Emperor energy, right, you could possibly have other people in your life. So even if you want this turning point in your life, there is some amount of transformation in your thought as well with the message. Your thought will be a little bit different, right? You would want to do it. It's kind of a change of thought that's going to happen in your case. But then if you really are contemplating on taking up this story in your life, Pisces, you will have differences of opinions with people. You will, right? It won't be a very easy situation, not a very easy breezy kind of a situation. Although with whatever message you're receiving or you receive will start to give you that point where you feel that you can start, excuse me, you can start something that will bring a turning point in your life with regards to your material harvest, is what I'm getting, right? So again, but it is something that you have to be watching over the situation, because like I said, if you take up this project, if you say yes to that, because your thoughts are changing, you're getting a little bit more curious to understand if you can really participate in that and be a part of that team, right? So suppose you say, okay, you're ready to do that. But again, you have to watch for this energy, because there would be a difference of opinions with other people who could possibly come and tell you, no, you can't do this, because it involves money, it involves work. So you will have to face objections. You will have to face objections, even if you say yes. Some people might even kind of criticize your decision here, right? They could even criticize your decision here, and they could probably stop you from going towards your happiness, right? Now, whether they want you to be happy or not, that's a different story. But they could possibly be putting up a barrier towards your happiness, right? Because you feel that if you start something like this, Pisces, it will make you happy. It will bring you back a lot of joy. It will give you back money as well as emotions to buy a home, to buy something that you have been dreaming of for a long time, where you possibly could invest in something that will bring back good returns, in your life. But then, like I said, it won't be very easy for you because you will face adversaries who will probably stop you from moving into this situation, right? They don't want that situation for you. So you will face opposition here, okay? Because you see the Ten of Wands, because whoever it is, or whoever those people are, they don't want to let you go, is what I'm getting, Pisces. Because you see, the Ten of Wands, it's something that there are two tens. So it's like you want to close a cycle. You want to get out of a situation that you are currently in at this point, and that's what you are looking at, to see how you can invest your money where that returns is going to bring you back. Where the money is going to bring you back your returns, because somewhere you are tired of doing something that is not making you happy, guys. It also could be that you have worked or you're working too hard, but you're not making that amount of money, right? It could be that you have been working too hard, but you have not been able to bring happiness really in your life, even with all the hard work that you have been putting up or putting in, right? So, but again, there will be oppositions, because there would be people who would be like, no, you can't do that. You can't, right? For whatever rhyme or reason. So you could face a lot of criticisms, but things like that, right? So the problem over here is the Seven of Wands, because what I'm getting, guys, is that you are taking decision. You're taking some decision in your life that will not be easy for you, because you will have to stand up against people. You will have to stand up and say, don't come in my way. Or you will have to stand up and prove that you are the leader and that you don't want anybody else coming in and standing in your way, right? But it is a challenge. It's a challenge, because you will have to face this situation here where you have to stand your ground, right? You have to defend yourself. You have to stand your ground, because whatever work that you are doing, you are ready to work hard, but whatever work you're doing, it's not bringing in happiness to you. So you're doing a job, but you're not really feeling that it's giving you that emotional fulfillment. So you really want to do something that makes you kind of emotionally happy as well, right? Because you're ready to work hard. You have been already working hard for yourself. You are probably going to put in that effort. You want to put in that effort. That doesn't stop you from putting in the effort. But what you want is that wherever you put in that effort, right? Wherever you put in that effort should bring you back your emotional happiness. So until you get that emotional happiness, you're not happy here. You're not happy in whatever you're doing. So you're looking at something different in your life, right? Because that is where you are very focused on, the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have been carrying a lot of burden on your shoulders, right? Which has made you emotionally unhappy as well, because there has been too much of stress and tension in the work that you have been doing, and you're not enjoying that. So you want something that brings you back your emotional fulfillment, where you feel happy with the job that you do, but doesn't create that kind of pressure and tension in you. You know what I mean? So, for which you're starting something, you're learning, you're working on a new skill. Some of you could be even going back to school, some of you could be taking up a new course, some of you could be doing something that is absolutely new in your life. You haven't learned about that before. You don't know that skill, right? So you're learning something and you're very, very dedicated and focused on that work, which in turn is also bringing you back your strength. Because, what is happening here, guys, is what I'm getting that you, some of you could have, like what I'm saying here is that some of you have already decided that you will stand your ground and start this work. No matter what people tell you, no matter what the adversaries tell you, no matter what others tell you, and you will also be guarding yourself at the same time. You will not allow unnecessary interference to distract you in your job, because there is something in your life that you're completely engrossed in. You want to make the best use of it. You're putting your heart and soul into learning something for your benefit here, right? And that in turn is helping you with your personal power. So, what is happening here, guys, what I'm getting is that the more focused and dedicated you are in your job, it's bringing back a lot of personal strength and power into you. Because as it's like adding a feather, adding two feathers to your cap, it's getting that vibration, feeling productive about your own self-worth, right? Feeling productive that you can by yourself be a person who people will respect, because you're learning something and you're happy that you're putting your personal power, your focus, your attention, right? Your love into that work. So that is bringing back a lot of your personal strength and power. That in turn is adding up to the value that you have in yourself, right? Because earlier, what I'm getting, guys, earlier you had an issue with your self-worth, with the Ten of Wands. You did not know what self-worth means for you. You felt that your self-worth is in working for people, breaking your back, running from pillar to post, doing 2 shifts, right? Yet not feeling emotionally happy. Why? Because you could not leave your job, you needed money, but when you turned back, you found that you were not emotionally happy. So somewhere there was a question about your own self-worth. Whether or at all you have to do a job that doesn't give you back your recognition, yet you have been doing that job for years together, breaking your back, right? And not really getting your self-worth or even your happiness. Yet you have been constantly trying to please your boss, please your family, please people by working very hard. This time around, what I'm getting is as you move from the 7 to the 8, because this is a stage of decision, that it's a turning point of your life. As you move, right, as you move towards a new enterprise, towards a new skill, this is for your own self that you're doing. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're learning something because you want to learn it. You are learning something because you feel happy about it. You're not doing this to please other people, right? Because somewhere you're getting back your confidence. You're getting back that self-worth. That whatever you want to do will be for yourself. You don't want to please people by working 2 jobs a day, yet not being happy about yourself, right? Yet not being able to bring happiness in yourself or in the situation you live in, right? Why? Because you by yourself, you were not enjoying what you did. So you could not be happy, Pisces, and neither could the others be happy. You know what I mean? So there was that happiness was missing because you by yourself, you were working against your strength only because you wanted to prove that self-worth to others. Oh, I can still work. I can still do this. I can still run from pillar to post. But you were not happy. You were definitely not happy, right? So that situation of proving to the others is something that you have decided you won't do. You will stand up for what you believe is right for yourself, right? Because it also could be that you have had past experiences in your life as the emperor. You have grown wise, you have matured your skills, you have now the quality of the emperor to run something on your own, to be happy on your own, right? To bring something that makes you happy, having that leadership quality to take on a role which you probably haven't tried before, but you're going to work. And if you can do that, that itself will bring back a lot of your personal power in yourself, that confidence, that self-esteem, right? Which could have gone from here, which could have been drained. So there is something here, will be a turning point in your life, Pisces, that is coming up in here, creeping up in here for you. Okay, and this also could be very quick. Whatever happens in your life could happen very quickly at this point. So your decisions, your actions, whatever that situation is, guys, will happen very, very quickly, where you will probably have no time to sit and think over this situation. You will have to act on it very quickly in your logical sense, because you got the king of sword, you got the 2 of sword, and you got the knight of sword. So you could have, okay, this is also what I'm getting, guys. You might have been told about this project quite some time back by somebody in your life, right? Somebody might have already communicated this to you, but you were like in a stalemate energy. I don't know whether I should do this because it involves money, right? It involves all that activities. I have to learn something again. So you were not sure, if you're prepared to do that, if you're prepared to take up this challenge in your life. Plus you have adversaries here. Plus you have people who could be saying no to you, right? So putting all those situations in yourself, you were probably dilly-dallying on this situation. You were not really giving an answer to this situation, which is where somebody will come very quickly and the answer will be yes, right? Because whoever is coming in very quickly will not give you the time to dilly-dally, postpone, think about it. No. That won't happen, right? So you will have to be very quick as well, because this situation has been, what I'm getting, guys, this situation has been lagging for quite some time. You have been like thinking about it. Should I? Shouldn't I? Will I? Because like I said, it involves money. This message could have come to you for quite some time. You have been kind of thinking about it. Your thoughts are changing, definitely. But that preparation of saying yes, of whether you can really do it, of standing up against any adversaries, fighting any kind of criticism that might be thrown in your way, where others will be like, oh, you don't know how to do this. This is a completely new skill. This is a completely new job. You will get thrown out in one day. That kind of an energy, right? Where you will have to stand up and say, it doesn't matter. I take responsibility for my own action. If I fail, I fail, right? If I win, I win. So that energy is something that to me it looks like that you have been giving it a thought for quite some time. You have been giving it a thought for quite some time, and somebody has been waiting to receive an answer from you, is also what I'm getting, guys. Okay, so that is where this information that has been passed along to you, maybe sometime back, that energy is coming in very quickly, where it will be either a yes or a no from your side, Pisces, because this energy will come in very, very quickly and will not allow you to sit in that stalemate energy to think whether you can do it, you cannot do it, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So this is what the situation is for you guys, because you could have been like, can I take up a job? Because you could be feeling a little bit, you could be a little bit more matured in your age as well. For some, I'm even getting that. So for you, when this proposal has come, you could be like, oh my God, do I need to? You could have been retired. Some of you could have retired as well from your active life, right? So for you, it's like, oh my God, I'm in a retirement stage. Do I really need to do something like that again? That kind of a situation that gets into people, then I'm happy in the way I am. I don't want to again start doing something, fighting against adversaries, telling people why I'm doing this. But if you do this, Pisces, if seriously you can do this, guys, it will only increase your power. In money, health, wealth, in everything, you will feel much more better in yourself than what you have been feeling for so long, guys. Okay, so in case some of you are dilly-dallying, thinking about it, this situation will require an immediate answer very quickly from your end. Okay, please talk to me about the Seven of Pentacles here. This is a turning point. It's a turning point. If this hits off, right? If this business, this enterprise, this work, it hits off, you will be really well off. You know that because you have to put in effort to learn something for sure. But again, that learning will bring back a lot of your confidence, will bring back a lot of your strength, will bring back a lot of your personal power. Right, where you will have more money to spend than what probably you had before, right? Because you're learning something new. So, yeah, see, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, there is a new chapter. And that is exactly what you are working on. Because to me, it looks like that you're playing between the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles. So, some of you guys are getting ready in your life to take over a new situation, and you're kind of working towards that. Please talk to me about the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a new skill. You're putting in a lot of effort. You're putting in a lot of effort, guys. Your concentration is very high. You're not wasting your time anywhere else, but you are definitely you're paying very close attention to something in your life that you really now want a success from. See the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're playing between the 7 and the 8, Pisces. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of work to bring a success, in your life. And this is going to be a turning point. And you're revisiting, you're going between the 7 and the 8. You're kind of moving from one to the other, and again, a little bit back and forth maybe about what you can do about this situation, because over here it looks to me that somebody is waiting for an answer. Again, you got the Page of Swords. See? Somebody is waiting to hear back from you. Yeah, because this message had been delivered for quite some time, but you probably have not been able to work on the situation, or you have not been able to decide if you want to do it. You know, you have been thinking about it, but you hadn't taken a decision. So there has been a delay on this situation. But you know, this energy is talking about equal reciprocity. So it could be what I'm also getting, guys. It could be a 50-50% investment in your case, right? You give 50, the other person gives 50. So it's a 50-50 part of the story, an investment that requires 50% from your end to work on something new, learn something new, and somebody else is there in your life, because don't forget, it's a teamwork. That person gives 50%, you know, and shares the cost of this investment, the new project, whatever that situation could be for you, Pisces, right? The bottom of the deck is the Emperor and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, see? And the Tower. Yeah, there has been something in your life, Pisces, that has crumbled, where there is no more happiness in your life, where there is no more happiness in your life. When it comes to emotional happiness, you really don't have that, right? So now it is your time to rethink on this, you know, this new project that will bring you back your emotional happiness, because you could have, you know, you have discovered, right, that whatever you had built, maybe a home, a family, whatever you have built in your life has crumbled, right, in whatever shape and form. There is nothing over there. So now you have to do something about your own situation here, right? You have to do something about your situation. So which means that you have to start doing something to keep yourself occupied as well, is also for some people, right? Or else you will have nothing much to do for your own purpose in life. So therefore, like I said, you could be a married person. Some of you guys could even have children. But whatever you had built in your career, in your life, especially with a family situation, has crumbled, right? The Tower has hit that. So therefore, there is no more happiness over there. So now it's time for you, is what I'm getting, guys. It's time for you to focus yourself on your personal development. This Eight of Pentacle is also calling up for your own personal enterprise, your personal development, your personal work that will take up a lot of your time, where you will put in a lot of energy. You will feel happy, because it is also something that is it's a big moral boost. It will be a big moral boost, which will bring back your personal power, your strength that has been depleted here, right? Your strength has been depleted here. So you are really reworking towards something that you know will bring back your strength once again in your life, right? So this is what the situation or the energy is at this point in time. Enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again, till then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste.